All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have captured a ghost. That's right, we have caught a ghost. Yep, there's the Ghostbusters ghost trap, the Mattel replica, and it's saying we caught a ghost. It's blinking that a ghost has been caught. Now let's look at the trap. Full colored bars. We've caught a ghost. Who could it be? Oh my gosh, it's Harold Ramis.
Actually, on my way home last night, I saw a guy dressed up as a Ghostbuster, and I started laughing, and I was like, oh my god, a Ghostbuster! And I didn't think anything of it until I got home, and I found out through Facebook, of course, about the passing of Harold Ramis yesterday, and so I knew on my way to work today I was going to stop by and see if there had been a memorial erected to him, and possibly come back and leave some Twinkies this afternoon.
As a kid, he made me laugh, you know. I mean, he did a lot. He Animal House, SCTV, Ghostbusters. Everybody knows Ghostbusters, obviously. As an actor, he was incredible, obviously, but so much writing that people, I think, might know less about.
Yeah, just part of the cult American stuff that we get exported over to the UK, so it's kind of part of our growing up, really. Yeah, it's sad when kind of an icon of your childhood passed away, really. So.
Oh, comedy legend Harold Ramis has died. Ramis starring in the blockbuster hit Ghostbusters. Ramis also found Hollywood acclaim behind the camera as a director. Ramis died in his Chicago home early this morning, surrounded by his family. He died from complications from a rare disease he battled for 4 years. It was autoimmune inflammatory vasculitis, a condition that involves swelling of the blood vessels. So joining me now, AJ Hammer, HLN entertainment anchor. And when this crossed today, AJ, everybody was like, who are you going to call? I mean, how many times have you probably seen Ghostbusters? Like 87? Because I think I have.
No question about it. So iconic. And I think Harold Ramis was a part of so many more films than people had any idea of. He was in some of the most enduring comedies of all time. Part of the writing team that brought us National Lampoon's Animal House. That was in 1978. Really launched his film career, and of course it launched John Belushi as a huge star. He co-wrote Stripes in 1981, starring opposite Bill Murray. And of course, perhaps he's best known for Ghostbusters. He co-wrote and had that iconic starring role of Egon that we just saw.
Like a Hollywood guy. I mean, you mentioned Second City TV. I don't know if that's connected with Second City Improv, but is that where, his Chicago roots come out and favoring Chicago over LA?
Yeah, no, that's why Chicago, in addition to the fact that he grew up there and was born there, that's why it was such an important place to him. And he moved back there in 1996 rather. He said it was important for him to return to this town because, I love this quote from him, "There's a pride in what I do that other people share because I'm local, which in LA is meaningless. No one's local." And he went on to say, "I feel like I represent the city in a certain way, and I know Chicago is proud to call Harold Ramis a native son." Sad loss.
That's pretty much garden time. The power of Christ compels ye. Oh, God. Yeah, that's kind of... I'm using my Ouija board to protect myself. The power of Christ compels ye. That's terrible. Garden time.
Strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
All right.
Vince, there's one more test I'd like to perform.
Egon! I tried to stop them. He says they have a warrant.
Excuse me, this is private property. Shut this off. Shut these all off. I'm warning you, turning off these machines would be extremely hazardous.
I'll tell you what's hazardous. You're facing federal prosecution for at least a half a dozen environmental violations. Now, either you shut off these beams or we shut them off for you.
Try to understand, this is a high-voltage laser containment system. Simply turning it off would be like dropping a bomb in the city.
Don't patronize me. I'm not grotesquely stupid.
He wants to shut down the protection grid, Peter. Shut it off!
He's inside a ghost trap. Now, we all know that Harold Ramis has passed away a couple of years ago, and he was the Ghostbuster, right? Now, I'm pushing down the pedal. I have the Ghostbusters trap here. And I've got my own Paranormal Busters equipment here. Push the button. The eyes light up. Now this device allows ghosts to be heard live. Now I'm going to be using this device, which is called the Paranormal Busters EVP cage, which allows ghosts to be heard below the human hearing. That audio is picking up ghostly voices. Hopefully Harold Ramis. We're going to be contacting Harold Ramis. Say, why am I contacting Harold Ramis?
Deceit. Thank you.
No, let him take the issue. Let him, this is my job. You wanted to be here. This is very helpful. This is not helpful for me. Hey, look at me. Stop.
Skill.
Stop painting. I don't like this on my wall.
You don't want it here anymore?
I don't want this ghost on my wall.
No ghost. Let me fix this then.
What?
No ghosts allowed.
You know what? You know what? Get your ass up out of here.
Honey, I love you.
Well, ever since Harold Ramis, I've been a big Ghostbusters fan for many years. It's my VHS copy. I have DVDs, everything. I used to have the posters, everything, right? I mean, as you can see, I got the ghost trap here, right? Love Ghostbusters. A lot of people love Ghostbusters. You love Ghostbusters. I love Ghostbusters. But how disappointed were we fans when Harold Ramis died? And they never made part 3 of the Ghostbusters. I mean, the guys that put off that movie, I mean, it gave birth to the new Ghostbusters, which is with the girls, right? But we wanted to see Harold Ramis in the next Ghostbusters. I mean, the actors showed up in the girls movie with the Ghostbusters, right? All the actors. But they're all getting older now. And they could have done a part 3. That's disappointing. And if you're an actor from the Ghostbusters, you better get on that. Make a part 3. But you can never replace, even if you find an actor, for the creators of the movie, even if you find an actor that looks like Harold Ramis, you can't replace Harold Ramis. He's one and only. Harold Ramis, why am I doing this session on him? It's a ghost session. We're going to see if we can contact him. We got here a ghost trap for him. Got my Paranormal Busters EVP cage, which listens to ghost voices below the human hearing, which is going into a Radovan diode. The Radovan diode is going to a Paranormal Busters modification on a detuned P-Sb7 spirit box, which is scanning at 500 milliseconds AM, which is going into a baby monitor. The baby monitor is going into a baby monitor. There's a reception here. Ghostly voices can be picked up, which is going into an Olympus WS, I think 82, I think it is, which allows in and out live. These are on ghoststop.com, not affiliated with them. And all that sound is going into the Olympus recorder, back into a Roland microcube. These are the settings I'm using. This is a 50% live ghost communication method. I do have 100%, and I'm not going to be doing that today. Start with the basics, because Harold Ramis has never used the full equipment that I have yet. So we'll start it. We're going to do a few sessions on him, each time a higher level of frequency. Right now we're going to start at 50. We're going to see if we can hear Harold Ramis say, why am I contacting him? First of all, message for the family of Harold Ramis. If you want to see him again and hear him again, if you have questions or you miss him, there's a link below this video for the family of Harold Ramis. The link below this video takes you to a real scientist that has proven the paranormal, proving that ghosts exist. He's filming them, he's communicating with them live, and he has devices to see Harold Ramis or hear him live if you are the family. If you contact Andy Kopic, the scientist, the link is below. How you do that? You contact him. If you're a family of celebrities, you guys can definitely do that. Say, these sessions are done to prove that there's a life after death. So that they bring out this technology, the scientists, and they give it to us. I want to see a day where we all can talk to our loved ones. Until then, the paranormal community is going to keep doing these sessions. Till the scientific community brings us the technology. So we all can FaceTime. We can all FaceTime our loved ones. Just like that. It's new on Discovered Scientists. But there's a link, scientific methods. But there's a link below this video for the family of Harold Ramis. Okay. And if you contact that scientist, you can see him with the equipment the scientist has, and you can hear him live if you miss him. But most people just want to bury the dead, right? Most people think ghosts are bad, right? Not all ghosts are bad. The ones that are bad, don't worry. Me and other scientists are actually developing real ghost traps. Okay? we're actually developing real ghost traps to trap real ghosts. We are working on it. Because we're filming them, we're measuring their energies, and once measuring their energies, we are testing out equipment. You know? We're testing out equipment because we want to catch ghosts, not just pictures of ghosts, not just audio of ghosts. Really trap them. Say, why would you do that? Leave the dead alone. Well, some of the dead...
to nuke the spooks.
Two in the box! Ready to go! We be fast and they be slow!
didn't go up to heaven. Became bad. They were bad in life anyway. So Ghostbusters, definitely. So I love the what Harold Ramis did in the Ghostbusters. We're going to be contacting Harold Ramis. This is a small speech because some people don't know about this technology. It's called the P-Sb7 Spirit Box. It allows through AM amplitude. Go watch my other videos. I explained that, how to do a Paranormal Busters mod. How this all works. Go watch my other videos. We're just going to be contacting Harold Ramis to see if he's here. Say, why would Harold Ramis show up to you? I have no idea. All I know is since he died, first of all, I only like to do celebrity ghost sessions. When? By the way, these videos do not make me money. This is not for money. Okay. I just want this technology out there. I want to see a day where the technology is available for everyone.
Facing fear with physics, confusion with logic, and along the way, finding tangible solutions to some real-world problems. Through our research, we are unlocking the secrets of our universe and traveling deeper into those mysteries than anyone has ever dared. Join us on this journey as we boldly go beyond.
Ghostbusters, yes, we're back.
It's slime time. It's been a couple years since we used this stuff. I hope it still works.
Discovered when we peeked behind the veil, opened doors in our own world that we keep all in a privately funded lab, ground zero for our research, that we hope will change our world and flip it inside out. It was here at Andy's engineering company that our new adventure and work began, when paranormal activity threw a wrench in our otherwise normal lives, showing us a world that we might have missed had it not come knocking on the door, leading us to ask deeper questions about who, what, why, and how is this kind of thing possible.
This camera has the ability to see outside the range we can as humans. And the evidence we capture with this camera proves that what we see isn't necessarily all that's there. The cool thing is, this technology gives us the ability to see what is really taking place within our universe, our space. These things exist. Within the confines of what we see as humans, we may be missing the most beautiful part of this picture.
Along with building equipment to see into the invisible spectrum, we've delved into technology allowing us to hear outside the normal range of humans as well, opening even more doors into the mysteries of our existence.
Don't be afraid to die. Don't be afraid of death.
But Harold Ramis has passed away. He's gone now. But most of my celebrity sessions are done when ghosts actually physically appear to me. Alright? They physically appear to me in front of my face, like, boom, I'm a ghost. put him inside a trap, pack him away, you know? We be fast and they be slow, right? Just trap the ghosts, call it a day. If they're evil. If ghosts are disturbing the living and harming the living, they should be contained, trapped, and put away. You know? Now, let's do this. This machine is, all the machines are hooked up. We're going to turn it on and see if Harold Ramis talks. Because the last few years, I mean, you figure out the date when he died. Ever since then, his thought I keep seeing his thought coming at me in my mind louder and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Abby, why don't you let her listen to the EVP?
What EVP?
No, there's no EVP.
Is electro voice phenomenon. I'm familiar. I know what it means. And there's never been one substantiated.
Oh, there hasn't? There hasn't been one. You know what? You come with me with a suit on. You get so cocky.
A few months ago, we spent 8 nights at the Chelsea Hotel. We didn't get anything.
Well, we didn't think so. And then later in the lab, when we were reviewing these tapes.
Not work on him when he was doing things. Only you would know. Because this is quite funny. So. Funny. Haha. Okay. Look at that. Full volume. Nothing coming through the speaker. This is a brand new device. There's no reason it should be doing that. Hello? Harold Ramis, are you here? Something is not connected. Hello? It's coming through here. But it's not coming through here. Let's see. Is this on pause? Let's check it. Stop. The heck is... Look. My audio recorder is completely jammed. It's stuck on total stupid here. Yo, what the... Look at this. Batteries are good. Look, the bars are good. Okay, let's reset it. Sorry, guys. Harold Ramis. What the... I just shut it off. Doesn't want to go off. Alright, this is whacked, man. Yo, every time I contact a ghost, something always different goes on. And I leave my mistakes on the video. I mean, it further proves the contact. Because when certain ghosts come around, the energy they had in real life also comes around.
What the hell?
Even their quirkiness. It's turned on. Why are we turning? We don't even want to turn on. With full battery life. Alright, let's get some fresh batteries around here. Harold Ramis, are you doing this? Are you messing with my equipment? What? There's ghosts coming through. I can hear them. Harold Ramis, are you here? I heard you, Harold. Did you hear that? Very faintly. You might want to put on your headphones. It might be the battery. But ghosts are known to knock out batteries. Be like, we are living in what? 20th century now? I mean, this is not like magic or nothing. It's science. Use science to contact ghosts. What's the big deal? They're just people. Consider this telephones, right? Here, we added another battery. Alright, I might have been the battery. All my batteries got drained. Okay. Let's press record. See, what is this recording? This is recording. Okay, this is recording ghost voices coming through the baby monitors, Redovine diode, PSB7 spirit box, and my secret. Thanks, Duracell. Yeah. Ghosts love Duracell, don't they? So, my equipment here is allowing Harold Ramis to be heard and other ghosts. But Harold Ramis, Harold again, did you hear it? It's the second time. Okay, Harold Ramis, are you here, bro? I know you've been contacting me for the last few years. Now's your chance. Now's your chance. So here we go. Press record. And the audio, all the equipment is going into this audio recorder, back into the speaker. There's a big magnet here. It also be, magnets can be, the scientific word is manipulated. I know a lot of you are like, oh no, don't use that word manipulated. It reminds me of a famous paranormal YouTuber. That word manipulated is actually a scientific term. There's a big giant magnet in here. There's frequencies going on here. There's signals pickup. There's audio pickup and conversion. There's the PSB7 AM amplitude scanning with the human voice. Basically, almost is AM amplitude with the Paranormal Busters, which is scanning on AM band and almost shortwave. What is shortwave? A little quick lesson for you.
Radio frequency signals are made up of electric and magnetic waves. Thus, they are referred to as electromagnetic waves. The two waves, or fields, vary in intensity over time, forming two separate but related waves. Wavelength is lambda, are in effect for AM broadcasting. This is where the radio waves follow the curvature of the Earth and are capable of traveling great distances. This only works with low-frequency radio waves.
So shortwave radio, no matter how far the ghost is, and quantum physics, no matter where in the universe they may be, they can instantly contact us faster than the speed of light, like millions times faster than the speed of light. So you will be hearing Harold Ramis right now, if he speaks. We'll be doing a few sessions. This is our first contact, because he was the one that first contacted me all these years. So Harold Ramis, all these years, you've been trying to contact me? Let's do this. There's your chance. Okay, we're... Alright. Now, don't mind the bzz, 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 bzz. Be like, well, people don't like hearing that. But I need some of the static, because if you oppress and remove the static, you're actually cutting out you're cutting out their voices. Now, there's famous paranormal YouTubers that do not like this device. They're like, oh, this device hinders communication. No, it doesn't. On its own, it hinders communication out of the box. But detuned, no, it increases the AM amplitude. So you get less radio. And when you do a Paranormal Busters... Harold Ramis, are you here? When you do a Paranormal Busters modification, which is adding a simple audio wire around the AM antenna, now your AM PSB7 spirit box, detuned spirit box, starts picking up AM amplitude, which is basically scientifically the human speech on AM waves, and, radio broadcasters broadcast under waves. Cell phones, oh, it's magic. Cell phones, hello. It's technology that I'm using here. You can pick up voices of, yes, ghosts. Real ghosts. And with the Paranormal Busters audio conversion, you can do this. I have a modification. The link's below the video if you want to do that to your PSB7 spirit box. Must be a detuned PSB7 spirit box. Use a big magnet speaker. For people to say, oh, this hinders communication. The famous paranormal YouTubers talk shit about this device. You know why they talk shit about this device? Because this device can put them out of business, and it's cheaper. That's why. Because you can modify it to hear ghosts live. So they hate this. They talk about this. They say, oh, it's for beginners. It's not for beginners. You're talking to live ghosts with this. Hello. So that's why they hate this. Because this little device can put them out of business. Because they want to sell you like $10,000 units. You guys get it? So next time you see famous paranormal channels talking shit about this device, well, they themselves use this device. They're like, I don't like it. Yeah, because, you know why I don't like it? Because it can put you out of business. But if you're a famous paranormal YouTuber, don't talk shit about this device, PSB7 Spirit Box. It's allowing real ghosts to talk. Why do you want to suppress and not let ghosts be heard? These devices are helping. only your device, famous paranormal YouTubers say, only my device can bring in speech. No. There's many devices that can bring in speech from ghosts. One better than the other. Now I'm using 50% method live speech. Harold Ramis, are you here? Enough of my chit chatter. I had to teach you that lesson. Just remember that. Anyone that talks shit about this or says this is for beginners, beginners is when people use EVP recorders. Okay? First you start with this if you're a beginner. Alright? This was invented much later on. And then you mess with radios. Actually, that's the first step. Right? Mediumship is the first step. Then audio recorders came along, technology. So step 1 is mediumship. That's for beginners. And then this. Technology is progressing. So if you hear any paranormal YouTubers talk shit about this device, the PSB7 Spirit Box, they're completely utter idiots and they don't know anything about science. Remember that. They're just trying to sell you a $10,000 unit. They put all this equipment together on like guitar speakers and they try to sell you stuff. Now there's nothing wrong with selling ghost equipment. I mean, when people die, you got to pay for their burial. There's nothing wrong with making money from the paranormal community. All right? There's nothing wrong with that. Even biblically, there's nothing wrong with that. All right? I mean, everything costs money. You got to pay for it, and that's just the way this world is. You want to hear ghosts? You got to pay for it. Now, in my videos, I teach you how to do this. You can do this yourself, or you can buy it from the paranormal community, from us. Because we can't just give you out all this equipment for free. So, remember that. I mean, if say I get like a million views, and then all the million viewers are like, I want your equipment, and I got to give out 1 million people all this for free. Dude, I can't afford that. You know, I'm not a billion zillionaire. So that's why the paranormal community charges you money for their stuff. See, why do they charge so much money for these equipments? Aren't they overpricing things? No. Not overpricing things. There's taxes. The government gets half of it. So when you buy a paranormal equipment, you're paying the government. Paying the government and a little bit for the paranormal community. What do we do with the money? We make more equipment. So, as the good book, the Bible says, ministry. We are giving out. We use the money and we reuse it to make more equipment. And our own personal bills. There's nothing wrong with that. And we have real jobs. I mean, for idiots out there. They think paranormal... everyone thinks that YouTubers don't have jobs. YouTubers have jobs. Right? Now, say, why do you keep talking about let Harold Ramis talk? So far, this is called communication. Teaching. Are we ready now? Enough of me. Now you know how it all works. Go watch my other videos, more explanation on the science of it. But manipulation is when voices come through. Like when a voice comes through your cell phone, it gets transmitted to the other cell phone. You get it? So let's turn up the volume. Harold Ramis, are you here? Harold Ramis. The famous actor. Can you talk through these devices? I'm talking. Someone's talking. I turn up the volume. Remember, I purposely left the bzz, 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 so that because I'm scanning on AM and shortwave, 2 bands. All right, Harold again. So I'm here. Yo, Harold, is that you? Harold Ramis, is that what? Harold Ramis. Hold on. He's here. Did you hear the ghost sing? He's here. All right. Harold Ramis, can you talk? The world wants to hear your voice. The world wants to hear your voice again. Hold on, I'm just going to grab something. Harold Ramis, practice with these devices. Harold Ramis, so you're... Yo, that sounds like him. Harold, is that you? How are you? Can you identify yourself, Harold? Can you say your full name? This is a K2 meter. You guys remember the Ghostbusters? Harold Ramis used the ghost detector, right? See if ghosts were around. What do we do? Can you come over here and talk to me for a second, please? Come over here for a second, please. Right over. Come here, Francie. Come here. What do we do? Stop that! Make contact. One of us should actually try to speak to him. Good. So let's turn up the K2 meter, see if ghosts are here. People do is they put a penny in here to hold down the buttons. Turn up. Harold Ramis, are you here? Now, if it spikes up in solid colors, it's ghosts. These blinking colors. These blinking colors are just radio waves. That light, Harold Ramis, can you light up this device? I want to speak with Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis, are you here? Ghostbusters. Harold Ramis. Hey Harold, I got a ghost problem here. All these other ghosts. Yeah. I got a ghost problem. Harold, I got a ghost problem. These ghosts don't want to be quiet. Can you come through and shut them up? Ghost bust them. Here. Am I afraid? I'm not afraid. Power. Power. Yeah. Harold. Harold, is that you? A doctor? Yeah, they were in the movie. They were known as doctors. Oh my goodness, Harold! Yo, how are you, dude? No, not you, man. Harold. Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. Harold. Harold Ramis. I got a ghost problem here. These ghosts won't shut up. Can you come through and shut them up? Ghost bust them for me. Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis, are you here? Harold. Harold Ramis. Are you here? Harold Ramis, I got a ghost trap here. You wanna trap these ghosts? You wanna trap some ghosts? I got a ghost trap here. Here, just put your foot on the pedal. Can you? Yo, sounds like you. Is that you? Yo, this sounds like him, guys. I'm gonna do a few sessions more. Harold, is that you? I do a lot of few sessions for him. Yeah? Harold. Harold Ramis, do you have any messages for your family? What? Yeah, it's me. Yeah. Yo, how you doing? You want to say something to your family? Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis, I got a ghost problem here. These ghosts won't shut up. Can you come through and bust them? I only want to hear Harold Ramis. Let's turn up the volume. Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis, are you here? He said that sounded like him. He said you're smart. Harold Ramis, are you? What do you think of the new Ghostbusters movie? Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis, I got a ghost problem. Yo, how are you? Died? I know you died. We know you died. Harold Ramis. What do you think of the new Ghostbusters movies? Have you seen them? That's him. Yo, Harold. Where are you in the after... It's me. Where are you in the afterlife? What? Now, I'm right here. All right. Okay. Okay. Right here. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Okay. Can you stand here? Maybe this camera can film you. I mean, you said you're right here, so. I mean, he was pretty tall, right? So, You're a pretty tall guy, so do you want, can you, Harold Ramis, can you bust some ghosts in front of me, bro? Harold Ramis. Are you here, Harold? Pay attention to the light. Look for faces. It's a scientific trick. Harold Ramis, can you appear? Can you stand in front of this light so I can film you? Which light? This light. This is why ghosts ask for light. They want to be seen. You said I tried that? Harold, you're too late. I'm not mad. Harold Ramis, I got a ghost problem. These ghosts won't shut up. Do you mind ghost busting them? Oh, hey. What's going on? Okay, guys, I got some people company, so I'm gonna be quiet. Living human. Just gonna see. Keep listening. Leave in the comments below on my next session what I should be asking of Harold Ramis. Hold on, people. I got some companies, so I'm keeping it low. Jesus comes. Okay. Hold on, people. I got Harold Ramis. Are you here? Hold on. Keep listening, people. I have some company, so I'm gonna go and check out who it is. I'll be right back. Harold Ramis, are you here? Talk here, man. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is 20 minutes later because my camera died. I mean, I have a whole bunch of frequencies going on here. All right. And when ghosts come around all the frequencies, it causes EMF distortion, and ghosts are ionized, which basically causes, along with the devices and frequencies, causes an EMP, which knocks out cell phones, equipment, and drains batteries. So my camera was drained. So this is 20 minutes later from this session, which is why I flipped the clip. It's 20 minutes from this session. I had company. So, and the camera died, as you noticed. And we are talking with Harold Ramis. He has come through a couple times. Last many years. He's been trying to get my attention. So now it's his turn. Now I have tweaked, rearranged the wiring and the method so that now, before you were hearing 50% speech, now you're hearing 80 to 85% full speech. I don't want to do 100% speech because people would copy my ideas, right? So all you got to know is this is real, and we're going to be seeing if Harold Ramis wants to talk, all right? All these devices allow ghosts to be heard. That's what you need to know. You want to know the signs of it? Go watch my other videos. I explain further on how this is done and how you can do this too. All right. So, Harold Ramis, are you here? Turn up the volume. And be like, by the way, if anyone talks about this device in a bad manner, remember that the problem is this. You know, cell phones have ghost apps. There's a split in the paranormal community right now. Do we use analog? That's why people talk shit. That's why the famous paranormal people nowadays talk shit about these devices. Because they're going from... And you know how the VCR got replaced by DVD? It's the same kind of thing. Analog is being replaced by digital. Cell phones and the such. So right now the paranormal community is like ghost apps or traditional old-fashioned, audio recorders and such. Which is better? Which sounds better. Digital can sound better. Yeah, no. Psh, 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 psh. But when you're not using the psh, 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 psh frequencies, which my Paranormal Busters modification turns the AM amplitude into shortwave radio. That means a ghost anywhere in the world or anywhere in the other dimensions or planes or heavens, wherever they might be, they can be picked up just like that. Shortwave, that clip. Let me play you a little clip.
Or 15 megahertz. That's because these don't get absorbed as much by the D layer and actually go and move on to the F layer and bounce off the F layer and come back down. So because the F layer is higher up, technically also means that the bounce, one bounce, makes much more distance in one bounce for the signal from the station's antenna to your radio's antenna.
And yeah, that's shortwave radio. So no matter how far the ghost is, It's quantum physics. Go study that. Science is barely figuring out what quantum physics is, and ghosts, they can travel faster than the speed of light, faster than quantum physics, no matter where they are. So Harold Ramis, for the last few years, has been making contacts. In my mind, always like boom, boom, pounding. I see his face all the time. So we're at 85% speech, full speech, and let's try it out using this method. I'm not here to teach you this right now. Go watch my other videos how to do this. Let's see if Harold Ramis, are you here? Just turning up the volume. You're going to hear a bit of static, but we want that. We want that. Hello. Hello, Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis, are you here? Hello. Hi. We're getting ghosts. Harold Ramis, are you here? I got a Ghostbusters trap right here. You want me to catch some ghosts for you? Someone's whistling. Harold Ramis, do you want me to catch some ghosts for you? You want to catch some ghosts? Harold Ramis. Did you hear the ghost with the... Did you hear what the ghost said? He said, nothing. Avoid that. You ghosts afraid of the ghost trap? He said to avoid it. They don't want to be caught in it, do they? It's not a real ghost trap, it's just a replica. But they said avoid it. They're laughing. Harold Ramis, are you here? Harold. Who's whistling? Okay, Harold Ramis, for the last few years, since you died, you've been on my mind. I noticed you've been trying to contact me. Have you been trying to, Harold Ramis, have you been trying to contact paranormal investigators so that you can be heard? Are you here, Harold Ramis? Now I have his picture here because it's a frequency. This is all quantum physics, yet to be discovered by science. Pictures have frequencies. Unlike famous paranormal YouTubers that play their voice from... Who's whistling? Who are you? Do you guys know if Harold Ramis used to whistle like this? That's a specific whistle. It's interesting. Someone's trying to identify themselves. If you know Harold Ramis, did he whistle like that? Very interesting. Harold Ramis, is that you? Harold Ramis, who's whistling? Hello? I only want to talk with Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis, I got a ghost problem here. You mind trapping these ghosts? I only want to hear your voice. Harold Ramis, Ghostbusters. Harold Ramis, are you here? He said here. Whistling again. Harold Ramis, I got a ghost here that keeps whistling. Who keeps whistling? Remember, this is 85% to 80% full speech. Hello? Whose picture is this? Busting? Yeah. Yo, if you ghosts don't get away from here, I'll put you inside this trap. You want to be caught inside this trap? What? Do you want me to trap you inside this device? Huh? Do you? Sorry. Okay. I only want to speak with Harold Ramis. The famous actor, the Ghostbuster. Agreed. Harold Ramis. Are you here? I heard your voice a few minutes ago. Harold Ramis. Can you hear my voice? You were here speaking earlier. Hello? Harold Ramis. Who keeps whistling? Who keeps whistling? I don't know. Do you guys know if I'm gonna turn off the lights? Because that has a frequency. His picture has a frequency. That's his phone number, right? The cell phone is on the airplane. The cell phone is the cell. They really don't want me to explain it. They always interrupt. Hey guys, can you hold on a second? Keep doing this. Yeah. If you don't stop, if you ghosts don't stop, I'm gonna ghost bust you. Put you inside this box forever. You guys mind staying quiet? Harold Ramis, I got a ghost problem here. You mind coming busting some ghosts for me? And believe me, I am working on a real ghost trap. I mean, I have microwaved a couple of ghosts, and I don't think they like it. I'll show you videos on that soon. That's right. Infrasonic burning microwave. Harold Ramis. Yeah, who is speaking? That's what I want to know. I don't want you guys speaking. I only want to hear Harold Ramis. Now his frequency is here. The cell phone is connected to the cell phone tower. And that's a big, huge pickup as the P-Sb7 spirit box is scanning through the frequencies here. Yeah. Stop whistling. Who the hell keeps whistling? You guys hear that? Hi, hello. I only want to speak with Harold Ramis. Is that you? Harold Ramis, are you here? Hello? No, this is not magic, this is science. This is science. A super science yet to be discovered. There's a link below. You can check that out. Real scientists doing some real tests on ghosts. Harold Ramis. You were in the Ghostbusters. Are you disappointed they never made a Ghostbusters 3? Hello? He's famous? Yeah, I know he's famous. Harold Ramis, are you here? Hello? No, I was hearing him before. Be like, well, how do I know it is? Harold Ramis. He said it is Raymond. I said Harold Ramis, are you here? Now you have to call their name. That's dialing the phone number. Harold Ramis, this is your opportunity. For the last few years, you've been trying to get a hold of me. Well, I picked up the phone line. Are you here? Now's your chance, man. Is there something you want to say to your Harold Ramis? Can you identify yourself? Hello? Hello? Harold Ramis. Again with the whistle. Harold Ramis. Do you have a message for your family? That sounds like him. He said that's me. All right, Harold, are you here? Harold, are you here? Harold Ramis. You said that's me. Yo, how are you? Are you a Ghostbuster in the afterlife? Do you really bust ghosts? Not you, sir. I want to speak with Harold Ramis only. Harold Ramis. He's not saying much now. Well, I just want you to know this. Some ghosts just want to be heard once or twice. I mean, if you heard before, his voice came through. Now, some people say, oh, you're not, the paranormal community says, you're not getting direct replies. His voice is coming through. How more direct can you be? I mean, go watch the beginning of the video. Pay close attention. Now, Hello, Harold Ramis. Are you here? Let's bring the PSB7 spirit box close to his frequency. We're just connected to the cell phone tower for AM amplitude, AM shortwave amplitude. That's what this modification is. Harold Ramis. Are you here? Do you want to talk, Harold? This is your chance. This is your chance, Harold. Anything you want the world to know. I just heard his voice very faintly. I just heard you. Harold. Harold Ramis. Are you here? The light frequency, let's shut it off. Harold Ramis. Are you Harold Ramis? Are you here? The famous Ghostbuster. Are you here? Harold, I got a ghost trap here. You want to trap some ghosts? What do you say, Harold? Harold Ramis. Are you here? Harold Ramis. Ghostbusters. I got a ghost trap here. Is there some ghosts you want me to bust? Now you say, why am I using this? It's a trigger object, something he's familiar with. Hello? Something about heaven. Are you guys saying he's in heaven? Remember, people in heaven can visit or speak from heaven. It's quantum physics. Harold Ramis, is there something you want to tell us about yourself? No? Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis, do you have any messages for your family? That was not him. Harold Ramis, do you have any messages for the world? Now, right now, although this is live speech, we did hear Harold Ramis. We did hear Harold Ramis a few times. He could be traveling to me and to other places back and forth. And if he's here, he'll speak when he wants to. Ghosts only speak when they want to. They visit who they want to. Now, some people say, "Oh, these are demons pretending to be ghosts." Why would a demon want to pretend to be a ghost? I mean, look at comedians and people that mimic voices and impersonate like presidents and celebrities and stuff. The human race is very rare has people like that. People that can imitate other people. Right? So if it's very rare with the human race, it's probably very rare with demons. I mean, do you hear... These sound like humans. I mean, come on. Logically, it's humans. And this is analog. Analog picks up ghosts. Digital, like ghost apps, picks up demons. So Harold Ramis, his voice was heard a couple times. And just to be heard once or twice, remember that. Maybe ghosts just want to be heard once or twice. It's to confirm that, yeah, I'm still around. They just want to be heard once or twice. So if he got heard, he did get heard. We did hear him a few minutes ago, at the beginning of this video. And that's enough to say, hello, I'm still around. And that's all they want, right? Some of them want that. Some of them want to keep talking. If you watch my other sessions, I talk with the same ghost for over 2 hours straight. So... Harold Ramis, do you want to talk today or not? Because if not, I'll just shut off the equipment. Shut it all down. What do you say, man? Did you just want to be heard a couple times? Just to confirm. Hello? Now, for the family of Harold Ramis, there's a link below this video on a scientist that you can get equipment to see Harold and hear him live, if you're interested, if you care about your own beloved one anymore. Harold Ramis, have you contacted your family in any way? Through dreams, visions? Through telekinesis? Through emotional imprints? Harold Ramis, are you here? If you're here, can you say a few words? Just so I know that you're here. He's dead? Yeah, we all know that he died. Yes, we know that. Hello? Anyway, fellas, Harold Ramis has passed on. I'm going to do a few more sessions. I'm going to do a few more sessions on him. See, I wait for the phone call, and then I pick up the line, and then they say what they want to say, and then they go away or they stay. It's up to them. Right now, at the beginning of the session, we heard his voice a couple times, but right now, nothing. So. So it ain't magic. It's not a special connection with spirits. Everyone has this. We all, our mind, we all have this ability. Telekinesis, precognition, all of it. We all have it. But practice makes perfect, I'll tell you that. Harold Ramis. And in the afterlife, you're going to learn things you're like, wow, if I only had known that when I was alive, right? So Harold Ramis. Do you visit your co-actor? Do you visit your co-actors? He said, I'm here. Is this you, Harold? Yeah. Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis. Are you here? Harold. I got devices here. If you speak, you can be heard. If you want to be heard. I heard your voice a few minutes ago. Just a few seconds ago. So you made contact with me. You've been trying to contact me all these years. Is this why you just wanted? He's resting. Yeah. Hello? Okay, this is getting pretty creepy. I'm getting an eerie, crazy feeling right now. Say, feelings. Yeah, feelings. Our bodies are like the, our bodies designed by God are like natural K2 meters, natural ghost detectors. We can detect when other living people are coming by. You know when you can tell someone's about to call you and they call you? Yeah, that's how this is done. It's quantum physics. Or like when a dog waits at the door for its owner, and its owner's far away, and the person shows up. Do you know what I'm saying here? Precognition, mind reading, all this stuff. This is real. Harold. Now, I heard your voice. You're not saying much today. I don't know, was he a big speaker? Did he say much? Only when interviewed? Well, we're interviewing Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis. You said if you... Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I only want to speak with... yeah, thank you. Come visit some other time. Now, Harold Ramis. Telling me to be quiet. Look, if you ghosts, don't be quiet. You see this device here, ghosts? Yeah. I can possibly trap you. Yeah, I can trap you inside. Do you want to be trapped inside this box? Don't make me ghost bust you. Someone's laughing. Harold Ramis. I need your help, Harold Ramis. I'm trying to catch these ghosts. They won't be quiet. And there's only one way for them to be quiet, is if you speak up. Are you going to help me ghost bust? Who are you going to? I said, who are you going to? You guys finish? Harold Ramis, can you finish my sentence? Who are you going to? Hello? Who are you going to? Hello, call. Come on. Harold Ramis. Ghostbusters, I'm calling you. By the way, people, when you guys feel eerie feelings, that's That's frequencies, by the way. Much like a tiger's roar. When a tiger catches its prey, it makes a roar, an infrasonic sound that paralyzes with fear the prey, and then boom. So, could be angels, could be ghosts. I'm just feeling that right now. I'm not a person that easily scares. I'm not a person that easily scares. Hello, ghosts. I only want to speak with Harold Ramis. Well, people are saying, well, he doesn't want to talk to you. Well, he said a few words, and that's enough evidence, you know. I mean, if I did a voice again with the whistle, he said he's gone. Okay, okay. Well, that makes sense. Why I'm not picking him up, right? He's gone. Harold Ramis. Let's choose another picture of him. A more current picture. Mr. Harold Ramis. You gave people a lot of joy and happiness with your movies. Now, do you want to talk? Do you want to talk? Hello? Harold Ramis. Excuse me? Anyway, people, Harold's not saying much, but he did speak up. You guys, at the beginning of this video, if you watch this whole video, he speaks periodically. He's not answering directly, but that's because they have rules in the afterlife. Cannot answer directly, indirectly. See, it all depends on how much influence they had in real life. There's rules in the afterlife. And if they break those rules, there's consequences. Hello, Harold Ramis. Do you have any last words? Influence. See that? Yeah. You have any last words? Connecting putting the PSB7 spirit box beside the cell phone, which is connected to the cell tower, on shortwave AM amplitude underlining. What's it? This does. Harold Ramis, you seem to be kind of busy. Do you not want to chat today? He said I'm here. Okay, Harold. Are you here? Did you guys hear that? Yes, speaking. Hello? Yes, speaking. All right. Are you Harold Ramis? Are you the man on this picture? Something about your sport? Yeah, I'm always available. I'm good. How are you? Something, it's Michael. I don't want to speak with Michael right now. Only Harold Ramis. He's watching? Yeah. Harold Ramis. What? So give me a second. Sounded like him. I mean, if you do a voice print analysis when his voice did come through, you can match it up, see if it was him or not. That's what I do at the end of the videos. I only post up these videos after a voice print analysis if 1 or 2 replies did match his voice. That's why I upload these. So I know what I'm talking about. Hello, Harold. Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis. Harold. Here? Alright. How come you weren't answering before? What was happening? Harold Ramis, do you have any... are you contacting your family all these years? Some way, somehow. What? Okay, Harold. You can come visit me anytime. If you don't want to... What? They got him? That's interesting. Who got who? It's coming? Harold Ramis, are you here? Hello? Anyway, guys. Okay, Harold Ramis, thanks for the few words you said. It was enough to show that you're still around in the spirit world. That's fine. Say whatever you want to say. Come visit anytime. And... You said that... You hear the ghost say that's a trap? Yeah, I can trap you in here if I wanted to. Believe me. Yeah, she said with that. Yeah, with this. If I really wanted to. She said go ahead. Alright. Did you hear that? That was Harold. He said don't. Harold Ramis. Thanks for talking the very few words. You just wanted to confirm you're in the afterlife. I heard your voice a few times at the beginning of this recording. And thanks for talking. Thanks for allowing us to hear. Thanks for allowing us to hear your voice. Thanks for allowing us to hear your voice. Alright, Harold, come talk anytime you want. I know you didn't say much, but you said a few words, and I know it was you. Alright, guys, I'll be doing a few more sessions on Harold Ramis. I'll just wait for him to contact me again. He didn't say much this time. Hardly anything. But we did get a few replies. I wouldn't say direct replies, but replies. He identified himself. He didn't identify himself. But he spoke. And that's enough to say, yeah, I'm still around. Yeah. Do you guys get it? Sometimes they just want to be heard. Could you imagine waiting all these years to be heard by the living? You'll see when you get in the afterlife. Is he in a good place? The other ghost said he was in a good place, and those might be angels talking. My device allows all of the above, so they said he was in heaven. They said he was in heaven. Alright, so. Harold, if you can hear me, thanks for all your great movies. Thanks for the few words you said. And your family will watch this. Your fans will watch this. And if you want to talk to me again, contact me like you have before. Try to do it. And I will do I will do more sessions for you if you would like. If you would like, it's your choice. I'll be available. Alright, guys. Ghostbusters. Who are you going to call? Will you pick up the phone line, the call? You know? Will you answer the call? Dear family of Harold Ramis, the link is below on a real scientist that has equipment to see Harold and hear him live. It's up to you, family, if you want to see him and hear him again live. The link is below. Contact the scientist and the topic. Alright. Thanks for talking, Harold Ramis. If you can hear my voice anywhere, thanks for talking. I heard you. Hopefully your family gets this and they heard the few words you said. Alright, people, watch my other sessions. If Harold contacts me again, then I will. Yeah, I know you're ghosts. If Harold if Harold ever contacts me again, I'll turn on the unit and maybe he will say more and maybe he'll answer questions. Maybe he won't. It's up to him. I'm just here as the receptionist, on the other side, the living side. Harold Ramis, any last words? All right, shutting it down. That sounded like him. He said, I'm here. Did you guys hear that? Like a scream, I'm here. Because he knows I'm gonna shut this down. Yo! Yeah, that sounded like him. Alright, Harold. Goodbye. Come visit anytime you want. And I will record your voice for your family and the world to hear. Did you guys hear that? That was Harold's voice. He just said goodbye. Did you guys hear that?
All right.
All right, Harold. Goodbye.